A Candler man is sharing his story of survival.
During yesterday's rainstorm, 72-year-old Floyd Johnson fell into a creek. He was flushed through a culvert. News 13's Megan Shearing is live from the Upper Hominy Volunteer Fire Department.
Megan, Johnson says he is lucky to be alive.
He sure is, Darcel. Johnson tells me he was trying to clear some debris from the creek outside of his home, but in the process, he slipped and fell and landed face first in that creek.
I was headed to Home Depot, and I come down through here and noticed the creek out, and that thing was stopped up.
Every once in a while, life throws you a curveball.
I went to bend over, and when I bent over, I went in the water.
And in some cases, it's how you handle the situation that will determine if you come out alive.
And I knowed I had to turn over real quick.
In Floyd Johnson's case, he did everything right after falling into the creek outside of his house.
Franklin County 911, you need fire, police, medical.
Yeah, my husband's in the creek up here on 143 Chestnut Creek Road, and he's hollering out.
I had one leg in there, and one leg was out. And it was all a pulley. And that water was hitting me in the back. I was fighting to keep. And then when I noticed that I was going to go, I threw my hands straight up.
The 72-year-old then found himself being sucked through a culvert under his driveway.
He shot me right down through there yonder. He shot me right through yonder, and I come out right down there.
20 feet later, Johnson would come out the other end.
I was going through that thing, and I didn't want to go through it because see that rock and that rock and that rock down there? If I'd have went head first, it'd have busted my brains out.
He would escape with only some cuts and bruises.
It was the luck of God. It was God. I had a hold of me. If it hadn't been for him, I'd have been dead.
And although Johnson's fall was not graceful, he's saying grace, using a little comedy to turn his unlucky accident into a positive.
I was just a flying roto. In other words, if that thing wasn't clean, it was clean when I come out.
Now, Johnson was on the bank of the creek when emergency officials arrived on scene. He did not want to go to the hospital, but they made him. He did suffer some injuries to his knees and back and belly, but he was released a short time later. He wants to credit his wife with saving his life. Reporting live in Candler tonight, Megan Shearing, News 13.